You just tuned into the Whatever Bro podcast, featuring Fall River's own Joe and Scotty. Get ready for hilarity, vulgarity, and sound guy Jeff, with funny man Justin Crockett. Brought to you by 59 Media. And welcome to episode 38 of the Whatever Bro podcast for the third time due to technical difficulties. This episode brought to you by North Star Concrete, our new sponsor, with owner and proprietor Philip Paz.
Tasmanian Devil.
The Tasmanian Devil.
Yes. So we have a friend who's now sponsoring the show. North Star Concrete, all one word. We'll have more details in the upcoming weeks, but if you need any kind of concrete work, he does commercial and residential, I believe, private and something like that.
Yeah, okay.
We haven't worked the kinks out yet on the plug, but North Star, named Philip Paz, good dude. Any kind of concrete you need, he's got it.
Yep.
And this isn't normal concrete, is it?
It's not. It's actually concrete that comes from his actual muscles.
Correct. I heard that.
They chiseled it off his chest.
Yep.
And then it falls in the bucket, and they make new concrete cinder blocks from Philip Paz's anatomy.
Well said. I verified that's 100% true. It actually, normal concrete comes from the dump truck.
Yeah.
This concrete comes straight from the veins of his bloodstream.
And that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
Because it's not like regular concrete. It's made from real human with
Did you ever
muscles.
see Prometheus? Very similar. Very similar.
This is where we came from.
Yes. Basically, Philip Paz is the closest thing to God on this planet.
I was gonna say, I'm sure he's great at concrete, but if you're a customer, don't leave your wife home alone with this podcast,
Great.
right?
Great way to get business.
He's gonna be out there shirtless, just slapping concrete around.
Oh, yeah.
And your wife won't be able to help herself. She's just gonna see him.
He just lost so much business.
No, but the women now come.
So North Star Concrete, check him out, all one word.
Philip Paz.
I'm just
Phil
saying
Paz.
the guy's a hunk, right?
He is.
Yes.
I think he is.
Am I attracted to him? Yes, I am.
Yeah. As a man, I can say that confidently.
I do him.
So we
We all want to bang Phil.
Bottom
Great
line.
way to start the
I
show.
only said your wife's want to bang Phil. I never said I wanted to bang him.
So we all combined have 8 hours of sleep because we just were partying hard this weekend.
No sleep.
Rough weekend.
A lot of alcohol,
yeah.
not a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
A lot of sex, a lot of drugs. a lot
Rock
of
and roll. I mean, not as much rock and roll as sex and drugs, but
more sex.
yeah, mostly sex.
Just sex
Yeah, and a little drugs.
with each other.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't take real drugs. I take ibuprofen sometimes.
That's pretty crazy. How many
That's it.
milligrams, dude?
200, but I take
That's
four.
one.
I take 4 of them.
Oh shit! You are fucking wild, man,
Let's
dude.
just say I had a pretty big headache.
How are you still standing?
Yeah. So how you doing,
Everybody-
Justin?
I'm doing terrible. We're all on the same page here, right? Like no one got any sleep last night.
No, when you came to the door to come in here, late as usual, I was on the couch,
7:02.
laying down. That's late.
That's called
bro.
late.
Jeff's
I
here
brought-
at 6:30, dude.
I brought gifts, so that
True.
equals out. That knocks off the 2 minutes.
He brings the coffee. He brings
I
the
brought
red
coffee for everybody.
Hey, I have an interesting thing that I want to talk about that has kind of progressed and gotten a little weird. As a lot of you guys know, we're definitely not into, religion, God, spirits. Is it a sign? Is this a sign? We're obviously all like pretty realistic. We're skeptics. Was that safe to
Yeah.
say?
Yo, definitely.
Absolutely.
So I'm a skeptic. My girlfriend, her son's father passed away on February 21st. Okay, that's 21. She was born on September 21st. So there's a little coincidence. No big deal.
Tower 7 went down. What is the deal with that? Because the planes hit 1 and 2. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there is
So it's
some-
all
So
connected.
yeah, it's
okay.
ghost, obviously.
Well, this is how I've been for a couple months about it. Is she's like, you don't understand, Scotty. Like I see 21 everywhere. And I said to her right away, like, you're going to see that. You're looking for it. So every time she looks at the phone, looks at the clock, it's 21. There's some variation. Is it 2:10 or it's 11:21, whatever. And
Wait, all right. So it's
there's always a 21 in there.
okay. There's a 21 in there.
Now, I'm always telling her, like, Kel, listen, man, like, I'm a skeptic. That doesn't mean shit to me. There's coincidences. If you're looking for a number, you're going to see it. Like when 9/11 happened, that you mentioned, a lot of people saw 911 everywhere. They saw, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
10.
after the fact, it's easy to go.
Of course.
No one said before the planes hit, oh, there's going to be a huge incident today because I saw
No,
911. It was only post-disaster.
Of
They
course.
said, oh, I knew it because I saw 911 everywhere.
This also reminds me of the Jim Carrey movie,
23.
The number 23, which, I mean, it's hilarious that Jim Carrey was in, like, a horror movie.
I actually
A
liked
horror
it.
mystery.
What? He was?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's actually what we're talking about. He gets obsessed with the number 23, but they really go into detail as how everything can be related to 23. It's pretty cool.
When you initially told me, not initially, but today when you brought up the 21 story with her, I had 21% battery on my phone. So
And
then
the-
that could have been me being like, hey, 21.
And the
check that out.
volume on the TV was at 21.
Phone
So-
and TV haunted.
Now,
bros.
again, this is still us being like, no way. Like, it's just coincidence. You're looking for it. You're going to see 21. Now, however, here's where it gets a little fucked up.
Takes a twist. All right. I
Nice.
like it.
You'll like this one, Justin. So for months now, I'm hearing this 21 shit, and it gets to a point I'm like, hell, like, you know, and then I started to get to, I'm like, all right, I must have, because now she's at the point she'll go, Scott, look, and just show me a 21. I'm like, it's pretty crazy.
What, like the time?
The time. It's always the time when she's
Yeah.
looking at numbers. Now, there's a lot of 21s during the day,
Yeah, right.
but here's where it gets funky. She sends me a text message today with a scratch ticket. She goes, look at the first number I scratched. It was 21. She won $500.
Whoa.
She doesn't play scratch tickets ever, dude.
Mhm.
That really kind of fucked me up.
That
She-
is. that
she
is
goes,
odd.
That's bigger than the rest of the ones that I heard.
It got me like, now, am I going to be like, oh my God, it's true, there's a sign, it's fucking now everything I've ever thought of is different. No, but that's pretty fucked up.
Mhm.
So that got me. She's like, that's the first number I scratched was 21.
And to win $500 on top
Yeah.
of it is
So
pretty nuts.
she looks at it as like a sign or whatever. Now I'm starting to look at it like, wow, this is a little too much of a coincidence to say it's a coincidence. So like, what's the line? Like, where does something stop being coincidence to where I need to be like, okay, there's some validity. I got this.
Validity.
There's some validity to this. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think about that? Isn't that a little wacky?
All right. So what again is the significance behind the number 21?
Her son's father passed away this February on the 21st.
On the 21st.
She's, she's also born on the 21st. Also, something big happened in her life when she was a kid that happened on the 21st. So there's a couple
21st.
things with
Oh,
21.
the son's born on the 21st. The baby daddy passed away on the
21st. Her
and
birthday's
then-
the 21st.
All different
Perfect.
months,
Okay.
right?
Huh?
All different
Yes,
months?
all different months, but the 21 is there. And now she always sees it, and then we get the scratch ticket here. And this isn't something that's been happening for years. This is only since February. So the scratch ticket really got me. It really got me thinking, like, holy shit, like this. Now I'm gonna be looking out for 21. I'm gonna see it everywhere. I know it.
Yeah, but that's the key, though, isn't it? You're going to be looking out for 21.
Yeah,
now.
and I agree, and that's why I'm gonna see it. So that's why the seeing the time, it doesn't do shit for me. It really doesn't. I just think it's if you're looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it got a little crazy, and now the scratch ticket thing bugged me out.
Mhm.
She
Oh, yeah.
scratched 20. And again, if she is someone who scratches tickets all day long, it's not a big deal, really. This is someone who doesn't ever get scratch tickets. And she sent me, she's like, look at this. And I was like, that's pretty
That
crazy.
is nuts, yeah. That would start to convince me slightly.
Yeah.
When something big like that happens.
Yeah, it makes me
But if
me
you
more aware.
see 21 everywhere, like if your battery says 21%, or if you just hooked up with a 21-year-old, you know what I mean? Like all these minor signs, like 21 is everywhere.
Yes, agreed. And you're going to see it.
At
if
some
you-
point, we will have 21
21
viewers.
viewers, yeah.
I'm going to be like, you know what?
Oh, I knew it. It's a sign from above.
But like, I can't explain the scratch ticket one. I think that's so. Coincidence is one thing. This one is. I mean, it probably is a coincidence, but man, that's a fucking hectic one.
It's probably
Can we
a
please
coincidence.
give Jeff shit when he comes back because he's taking a phone call right now?
He is
during our
taking a phone
broadcast.
call, but you know what? He is the reason that
He-
we're on right now
it's
because
true, 'cause
we had some terrible sound issues starting off.
I just always want to ridicule him for some
Yeah.
reason.
Well, he did say to me,
But yeah, I gotta take a call.
like, "What the hell?"
What do you guys think he's talking about?
I
right
don't
now?
know.
Comic books?
I know. Let's all guess what that call is about.
He's like, no, the new Star Wars movie is going to feature.
I'm saying it's his mom
Yeah.
or a family member. Who do you think it is?
But they are talking about
I-
Star Wars ultimately, no matter
I
who
think,
it is.
I think it might be Eric from the studio. I think
Okay, you saying
might
that-
be explaining to Eric about the sound problems that we
Okay,
just had.
yeah, that might be. Oh, you might be right.
Yeah. So we'll figure out when he gets back.
Pretty crazy show we got from him so far, huh?
Justin came in today and he was just like, "So, what do you got for topics?" And I was like, "We don't have shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're running on zero sleep,
Dude.
and we're just gonna get on this mic. We're gonna guzzle down our coffees, and we're just gonna give it the best we can."
Yeah, my gas tank's on empty, but I'm still gonna try and roll. And after this, if you guys want to go to the Belmont, there's a comedy show there at the
The
Belmont.
Waffle
We'll be
House
there.
comedy.
Let's plug that. There's a Raffle House comedy show tonight at the Belmont. Our buddy Rob Green is running the show. Always a great show. They have comics who perform all over the country.
Yep.
They'll be there.
Some good, some bad, but
Some
it's,
ugly.
It's totally,
Remember
totally
the-
worth the trip.
There was one last week that was funny. Or the last time was.
Well, I
the,
thought the last show was killer.
it was, but
It was.
It was just something that was just like I was like, no.
There were
so many-
one or
there's so many-
two. There's always one or two bombers.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't think they know they're going to Fall River, and the crowd that they're expecting is going to be in Fall River. They think that they're going to laugh at everything, but I think people from Fall River are a little either tougher or just don't get the
Dumb.
fucking
It's
joke.
dumb. Yeah, we're dumber.
Oh, Jeff, who was that? By the way, you stepped out.
We
to
had a
make
bet.
phone call. Your mic's not working.
Your mic's not on.
Sound guy.
Okay, sorry. Well, hey, listen.
Sound guy.
There's a lot of stuff going on. That was who do you guys bet?
I thought
said
it was
Eric.
a family member.
It was our illustrious CEO.
I knew
of
it.
59 Media
You
because
guys owe me $5 each.
we were having technical issues, and I just
Yeah.
wanted to explain to him what was going on, so
Right.
the other shows on 59 Media wouldn't suffer the same fate.
What a good
Nice.
man. You're a good man.
Oh, by the
I
way,
try.
there's about 30-something people watching.
Hero.
If you are
He's a
watching right
fucking
now
hero.
and you would like to ask us a question, just be friendly on the comments of whatever feed you're looking at. We want to hear your questions. We don't give a shit how foolish they are. We hope
We need
that
material.
We hope that they're reasonable because we do want to involve the crowd too. I really think it keeps everyone watching
Yeah.
if we answer their questions, if we involve them. So. I want some questions or some
Comments.
observations that we can bring up because honestly, we have no fucking
Yeah,
material.
translation. No one has slept.
I do want to. I want to say one
We're
thing.
exhausted.
I just want to say one thing. Somebody's watching right now. Mutual friend Kate Chase.
Hey,
we were
shout out
talking,
Kate.
We were talking Joe Amaral. It was your birthday a few days ago. It was Kate's
Yep, her
recently
birthday
as
just
well.
passed,
So
yeah.
happy birthday,
Happy
Kate.
birthday, Kate.
Happy
Chase.
birthday,
we miss
Kate.
you. She's making her way back up to New England.
Is she really?
Yeah, for a couple months. She's a travel nurse. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Scott and I, we have a special relationship with Kate. We go to horror movies, the three of us. We'll pig out on Wendy's or whatever food of our choice. We go to the theater in recliners.
She makes some bomb-ass Beverly.
Drinks. Yeah, she makes us some sweet, like Kiwi-esque
Yeah.
Like
and then,
sangria
and
drinks.
then afterwards, you guys all. Fuck.
Exactly.
You
Then
guys-
we all have
you
a
guys
three-way. No, we don't.
fuck.
We
You guys
That's the closest thing I have to a sister. So no.
Talking about fuck.
But dude, it's great. She makes vodka with water and just throws and ferments it in fruit.
Yeah. And she lets it just sit there forever
Yeah.
so that it just gets the fruit soaks up the vodka and it tastes like pure fruit, but you're
Yeah.
drinking like this fucking weapon of mass
That's
destruction.
that's a dangerous game right there.
Yeah. And we still manage to get scared like pussies, and she just
Oh,
laughs.
yeah. I
We both
tremble.
go-
You
I
jump up
tremble.
in her arms.
Yeah. She's in the middle. She's always in the middle.
And then she'll just look at us and point at us and laugh.
Yeah.
Mainly because she's stoned, but
But man, we miss the movie nights. We have a lot of horror movies to catch up on.
We do.
So the minute-
hopefully we can catch a flick when she's back.
Oh, we will. She'll be back for a while. I think she's back for a couple months.
Nice.
So we'll have plenty of time. We're all partying too.
Speaking of horror movies,
Keep an eye on that comment section.
I will.
speaking of horror movies, I just saw the new Aliens movie. Did you guys catch that?
He watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, what'd you think?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I
I thought
like
it
the
was
way
awesome.
it connected to Prometheus.
Yeah.
I like the way that. By the way, there's definitely going to be a sequel to that, which is still going.
Oh, for sure.
Yep, still going to. And I loved David, who is Michael Fassbender.
The android.
Stole the whole movie.
The android, and I think he stole Prometheus too. He was
Well,
badass in
and let's
Prometheus.
no spoilers for Joe. Joe hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, no
Okay,
spoilers.
okay.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Fantastic movie. If you're a fan of the Alien movies at all, this is still a prequel to Alien. It takes place in 2090. This one.
I don't know the date, but I do
2090,
know,
I believe.
do know Ridley Scott. He's starting with Prometheus. He's building up to
Alien.
the first Alien.
Yes. So-
Alien the original.
And so I know it's crazy when I watched Prometheus. At the end of Prometheus, I still didn't know. And then when I saw the Alien, I was like, "Holy shit! This is a prequel to Alien."
Yeah,
this whole movie.
that's
That-
when it hit for me.
That
Wait,
was
you
awesome.
didn't know Prometheus was
No,
because at the end there's like the alien.
that's
at the end.
that's when I knew. When I
Yeah.
saw the Alien, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah,
"Shit!"
I personally had no idea it was a prequel to Alien. I watched it and then I was like, "Wow, that looks a lot like the Alien."
Yeah.
I looked it up, and of course, it
Yeah.
matched up with Alien.
I was like, I thought it was great. I thought it was an awesome movie. I can't wait for the next one.
Ridley Scott is a phenomenal director. And what is it? Michael Fassbender,
Michael
Yes.
Fassbender, yep.
who plays the android?
What an animal, dude.
That guy! What an
Awesome.
unbelievable actor.
And he's
Unbelievable.
great at having no personality as that droid.
Yeah, but he's the android, and
I didn't tell him. So
Well,
what I
he's,
told
he's,
him.
he's also a shady android. Like, there's a purpose.
I told Joe this. I said, "There's more of Michael Fassbender than you would ever
Yeah, but
imagine."
just-
yeah,
know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
for sure.
but keep in mind that he's not just a robot. He has a plan that someone is giving him in Prometheus.
There's more. I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
know, and I'm sure
Yeah.
there's more in this new movie. But
Yes.
I know there was something with him. In
Oh
the,
yeah,
in the Prometheus.
that
movie.
is answered in this movie. You'll see
Gotcha.
the true element of David, which is his character, and more.
Nice.
That's all we can say.
Got to check that
A
out.
fantastic film. 2 thumbs up.
Alien Covenant was badass, dude. And if you
Yeah,
like
definitely.
sci-fi, one of the best.
Oh, absolutely.
Can't believe
Well,
this
now
is
you-
where
you
we're
guys
at
got
right
me
now.
wanting to go watch it now.
Dude, sick, man. Sick movie.
Yeah. So, what do we got for comments? Anything?
But I'd also want to say we were supposed to have a guest today, but
Oh,
again,
yeah.
she bailed.
Kendall, our stripper friend, who was on our show months ago.
This was before we were on camera.
We were before on video. She did the show topless. I'm sorry,
She
dude.
did the show topless?
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
it was
she
just
did.
audio?
yeah.
Oh,
You weren't there
that's
for
hilarious.
that.
She did the
No,
whole.
no.
She did the whole show topless.
It
Bro.
was the greatest show ever.
It was. She gave
She
Jeff
gave
a lap
Jeff
dance,
yeah.
dude. And I'm telling you, this is the best pair of breasts I've ever seen.
Oh,
bro.
wait, I've seen photos.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
photo.
From that show.
She let me and Scotty
you're
get a
absolutely-
couple squeezes in.
Now,
Unbelievable.
were those real
Fake.
breasts? Oh, that's
No, they're
fake.
fake.
But she spent like an extra couple grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not, dude.
They're done perfectly. Like they're so
Oh, yes,
big.
I
and
saw.
so
I saw the
perky.
photos from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even a boob guy, dude. And I was just like, those are. No, Jeff, them things were remarkable.
Amazing.
But she was supposed to come on the show today. She was all gassed. She actually saw our podcast and she texted me and was like, hey, I want to come on the show with you guys. I said, yeah. In the back of my mind, you know what it is with guests. They get when it comes down to game time.
Well, she's already been on though.
I
So
know.
You figure she wouldn't have the jitters.
But
I
not
don't-
even. It's
The-
just
the titty
commitment.
I don't. Yeah, but
the titters.
I don't doubt that she will be on eventually.
Yeah.
She like people though when it's right before the show, they kind of just will either get lazy or just not feel like
Whatever,
it.
yeah.
I kind of get it.
She said she had to work tonight, but still, I was just like, damn, that would have been great though because she would wear, you know, it's video, it's Facebook. We can't have her totally
Small
topless,
top.
but have her nice bikini top.
oh, because you can't have nudity on Facebook.
No,
I don't think so.
You can,
Actually,
but
we could have her do pasties.
Can
and
we, yeah, I
see-
was gonna say she's a stripper.
here's what
She
it
must
depends
have-
on. It depends on assholes. This has happened to me in the
So
past.
we're gonna show
her
her.
asshole.
Yeah, we're gonna show her asshole too. Or?
Depends on her asshole. You know? No, but
We put a one pasty right over the asshole, and then we can show.
I know.
the
What
re-
can we get away with?
We can show the rest of the ass as long as the hole is covered.
If
Yeah.
someone flags it, so some asshole feminist is like, no way.
and which there's a very real chance of that happening.
Yeah. So you know what's crazy too is like, how is covering the nipple okay? Like, if you cover the nipple, like that's not nudity. But if you show a nipple, that's it. Oh, it's
Game over.
you
Yeah.
can't do it. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
I don't get
all
never
because
understood
of that little areola.
It's like, come on, dude. And the feminist, not feminist, but there's women that do like this march or whatever, and they all get topless
Yeah.
because they want to say like,
And
if
that-
men can be
Exactly.
topless,
That's okay.
it's amazing.
But our stripper can't come on
Yeah.
here and show her nipples.
We
So
gotta
we'll
s-
get reported.
Because that's sexual, quote unquote.
Isn't that crazy that the nipple changes everything?
We could claim that this is art.
yeah,
We could.
yeah.
We could. I'm trying to think of some way we could do
Wayne-
this
Wayne
where we
says,
can make sure it's art and like that point.
Well, here you go.
Yeah, go
Right to Wayne's point. Body paint.
That's what you said. Pasties.
Yeah, pasties.
Yeah, or
Oh,
like
body.
actual-
Oh, yeah, body paint. They actually paint it on. It turns into like latex.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think our guests are gonna be willing to like be painted by us when they come in here? Like,
Yep.
we're just gonna have to paint you real quick.
Yeah, they do. Once they get in here comfortable, they'll get away with it.
Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack.
She's like, "What is this paint?" It's like a white, salty compound. We're like, "Oh, it's like a shellac that we all kind of contributed to. Don't worry about it. Just kind of spread it."
It might smell
Spread it.
funny.
Yeah, it's
And
gonna.
it comes from our bodies.
It's got a
But
kind
don't
of a-
worry about it.
It's got kind of a chlorine smell to it. Don't worry, just kind of spread it all over you.
It's just funny how you know her being here with a small bikini with big ass boobs.
I know. How great would that be?
Like view wise, it's
Oh my
the
God.
epitome
God.
of sex sells.
I honestly think it could break records. I think it would
Yeah.
beat our mayor episode, possibly.
Absolutely, because think about it. When you're at home, which everyone's doing on Facebook, is kind of like scrolling, and but when you see that's a pair of tits, you're just like, even if you're a girl, I
Boom.
gotta check out what
Oh,
this
yeah.
is. What's going on?
Even if you're a major feminist, you're still going to be like,
Maybe you're angry, but you're still gonna watch
yeah,
it.
I got to click this. I'm going to report this
Yeah.
later.
How many
But I
f-
got to click it.
How many feminists do you guys think listen to the Whatever Bro podcast?
I don't think many, man. We
Not
have a
many,
lot of
yeah.
good.
I think we discuss them in general.
Yeah, I think we've already turned them away.
Yeah, they're
You know?
like, They're like, I can't beat those guys. They're right.
Right.
We're wrong.
They keep going on the air.
Speaking
We
of,
can't beat them.
I'm sorry, Joe.
No, go,
I'm
go. I have nothing.
I'm sleep deprived. I'm stepping on you. I'm stepping on you
Feel
guys.
free. I had
Stepping
nothing
on
good
you.
to say.
Yeah, I got nothing, man.
Speaking of breasts and nipples, have you guys ever dated like a mom who was
I date a lot of moms. yeah.
nursing, like a nursing mom?
That's my
No.
girlfriend.
So still has
Wait,
milk.
I'm sorry. She's a nurse. I thought you meant. I thought you meant. I'm like me.
Oh, you mean an RN? Yeah, I know. I
No,
date
she's
an
a
registered nurse.
Yeah, she works at Charleston, kid. Oh, you mean like a girl who is who had just had a baby and is nursing and her boobs are
Yeah,
full of
she's
milk?
lactating. Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
like has milk in the breast.
No.
Did she give you a sip?
Little
or?
squirtskis?
Yeah. What happened?
Well, this wasn't me, but I'm just saying like I've seen
It's totally you.
I've seen
this guy I know,
like
This friend of mine.
he drank a tall glass of breast milk.
this is really fucked up. This is Freudian. right? This is deep and
Okay.
disgusting.
Okay,
Give it
go.
to me.
You ever watch a baby breastfeed?
I watched a mother breastfeed.
Because
Yes,
Like, what, from
yes,
her-
Justin. And I was like this. I mean, you mean just
I had a friend who would breastfeed all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way a baby works the tits, it's a lot like the way
How-
you and I would work it.
I don't know if that's exactly true.
Dude, I'm
Hey, yeah, the baby's like, hey, the baby's he's like
No, they are. I swear to God.
massaging the vagina. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Like
They're
this.
not-
The baby's like,
Listen, those little fingers couldn't do any damage. No.
no, I never really.
Yeah, but they're going for food. We're
Look-
going for, I want to taste that nipple.
Yeah, but is that really? This is where it gets dark. Is that just a throwback to when you were breastfed?
I have no interest in milk. I have no interest in milk, Justin. The baby
right.
does. The baby wants to drink stuff.
All right, 'cause this
You're saying it's like kind of like
because babies, right?
Right.
I was going to say the fascination with the breast.
I was gonna say.
Actually,
I was
no.
gonna say,
It's
tits.
very. It's from a biological standpoint because it feeds our spawn. That's why we're so invested in.
In the breast.
In
That's
the
why
breast.
we're okay.
And I think
that makes sense.
And I think
Yeah.
we're still because when you're a baby, you like the boobs are everything.
Tell him, Joe. Tell him, Joe. Joe's like,
Just
I
saying. All right, so if I am obsessed with vaginas, like that has nothing to do with feeding a baby.
No, that argument would probably be it's because that's what we were put here for. To
No,
right?
that makes sense, right?
What if you just like? What if you like to put your mouth on one?
No, that's different. Yeah,
So
that's
did
true.
not- are you now
That's
like?
true.
Oh, you know, because babies.
It's in my
didn't-
TNA.
Yeah, but-
babies didn't eat vagina.
Well,
Exactly. That's my point.
I did.
Okay, so my point is this: if you watch a baby breastfeed, all right, they work, so they're feeding off one boob. I swear to God, and you ask any,
They cup the other one.
they'll grab the other breast and start massaging it.
So
I'm not aware of this. So okay.
So I asked
Is this
my-
a thing?
I had a friend, she's real hippie, and so she would just always like breastfeed and just pull out her breasts all the time, and I was always just kind of like looking at the ceiling because I didn't know what to do, and she's like,
Yeah.
no, like it's whatever, and the baby would massage like the other breast, and I'm like, what's going on here? And she goes, oh, they do that to stimulate milk production in the free.
Justin's on the couch like, why is
Yeah.
he doing that?
And
This
I'm like,
is so
yeah.
strange.
I'm like,
This is deep though.
and
This
it's like,
shit he's bringing.
why
here.
am I jacking off? Can you explain that? She's like, well, you're a pervert. You're
But
sick.
she couldn't explain it biologically.
Yeah.
She's like, you have a mental
Oh
problem.
yeah, you have a chemical imbalance in your brain. You're a sick person.
So the babies.
So a baby will feed off of
right.
one breast and will massage the other boob, and I'm like, damn, that's
Looks
kind
a lot,
of kind
So,
of
but-
what I do.
Is this you've heard this on
You
multiple
ladies know what
occasions?
I'm saying.
Have you heard this on multiple occasions or just with your friend with
Just-
the rubbing?
Just well, she said like that's what babies do. I mean, I don't often like gawk at women breastfeeding without getting caught, but but my point is this: I think like obsession with breasts, male obsession with breasts, and even women's obsession with breasts, it goes back to when you're a baby. Because when you're a baby, if you watch a baby breastfeed, it's like those tits are literally their whole world.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That like it's
They're
life-
my whole world,
life or
too.
death.
Now, see, I was breastfed, I think, and I'm not. Be honest with you, I'm not a boo guy. Like,
Yeah,
boo-
you're an ass man.
Yeah, like this is where it's weird. Like I am beyond. Like since I was a kid, man. Since I started getting like erections, something about the female ass is just I am so drawn to it. The way I mean everything, the arch, the back. And I read this article once that it goes back to like kind of like our primal instincts of. And you look at every animal in the wilderness, it's always doggy style. You know what I mean? And that is like the only way I like having sex. Like I can do it. I can do like missionary and shit, but I always prefer doggy style 100%.
Hey,
Basically, I'm a kangaroo. And
What are you gonna say?
Wouldn't it be funny if dogs, like you caught like just a random pair of dogs fucking, but they were fucking missionary style? That would be bizarre, right?
the dog's like,
Absolutely.
yeah, dog's like,
Oh yeah, he's holding the other dog's paws down, smacking the other dog in
He's
the face.
choking. He's
Yeah.
choking
Yeah.
the other dog with his paw.
he's got a poodle by the ears. He's like, you like this shit?
Yeah, sit, lay down, roll over. Yeah, play dead,
It's
you
like,
little
oh,
slut.
I've always been into Cocker Spaniels because they're like pigtails. You just grab the hair.
I was like, nah, I'm big into Dobermans this year. Yeah.
I hope my mom's not listening because my mom listened to, I think, the last episode, and she's like, the minute you guys get into sexual intercourse is where I got to turn it off.
Well, listen, this is for selective audiences. If we say something,
Your mom said the same thing.
and yeah, exactly. And to quote Mike Tyson, if you don't like this shit, change your station.
Change your station.
You know what I mean? Fuck you.
It's spinal.
I will say this:
Final.
when you were talking, so roll over, play dead. Most girls play dead with me when I'm having sex.
No, they actually are dead.
Yeah. This is
Corpses. They're corpses.
Right before Jeff whips him in the Charles River.
So that answers the.
Yeah, how
the
fucked up are humans that we're like, because what other species? There's no other species that's just like, listen, I'm gonna need to like punch you in the face to be able to come, or you don't see you don't see two
No
parakeet,
choking,
Yeah, you don't see a parakeet
pulling.
with its wings around the neck of another parakeet.
Saying, what the fuck you just
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
What'd you just say?
like
to me?
sticking one of its little feathers in the asshole. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't happen.
Exactly. They don't call each other daddy or anything like
No.
that.
And one thing is the parent, the fathers in every animal never stay around.
Yeah.
You never see a happy little goose family.
No.
It's dad's ghost.
You're on your
So
own.
that's a good.
No child support.
That's a good
and
excuse for us when
Yeah.
we inevitably knock up.
It's in our DNA.
accidentally.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't take care of my kid. We're not supposed to.
Yeah. Hey, blame nature, right?
We're fuckheads.
Not to
man.
interrupt here. Do we have any interesting comments on there on breastfeeding or anything?
I don't think you can get more interesting than two dogs
No. Okay.
having sex in missionary
Hey,
style.
Jeff just looked at me like everyone's posting bullshit.
Well, someone said kittens. I've never seen a kitten having sex. I don't even know if I've seen a kitten's penis.
Well, you'd want to.
Is that?
All right. So kittens.
Hey, I've never seen
gonna
a
be a
kitten's
you're gonna-
dick.
you're gonna
Have
be-
you?
You ever see a cat's dick, kid?
He's right though.
I've
Watch
never
out!
seen
This
it.
guy's into kitten porn. You gotta watch
No,
out for him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. Kitty porn.
Have you ever seen that? Though? Have you ever seen a cat's wiener?
Well, here's the thing about cats' penises. I swear to God, this is true. Jeff, I don't know if this is true, so Google it. But
Jeff,
cats have like weird, not quite corkscrew. Okay, their penises, I just remembered, are barbed. A cat's dick has like, I swear to God, like a fish hook. So when the male cat's penis, that's the only cat with a penis would be the male, goes in there, it actually
write that down.
It actually
it hooks and gets caught.
It gets
in there.
caught
Wow,
in there.
I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
if you've ever heard cats have sex, they're always going.
They're like,
they're going
Yeah.
crazy. And that's because of sharp cat.
So they have
fish-
penises, you just never see them.
hey, I want dick barbs.
Hey, get some dick
So that
barbs?
like you stick
Jeff,
it in. and
Jeff,
it's
can I
like-
get a confirmation there?
It says male kittens are not born with barbed penises. A veterinary clinic in California says cats reach puberty when they're about 6 months old. The barbs develop on the penis at this point because
See?
their
I can't
purpose
believe this is
is
being
to
discussed
aid
right now.
in reproduction.
Right, it hooks the female.
Yeah.
Now, how fucked up is that? Because that's kind of rapey, but
is.
but it's rape like that's.
It's natural.
They've evolved to be a rapey
Rapist
species.
cats.
Yeah.
So cats are rapists.
Cats
if there's
are
anything we
rapists.
can gather
And
from this.
even like their biological makeup is to rape because like,
Yeah.
if you have a hooked penis, obviously that's to like hook in so the female cat can't get away.
yeah.
So,
But like all they can say is, "Hey, like I grew up like this." Like like we don't have an excuse. Like humans don't have an excuse for raping
yeah.
because we don't have barbs on our penises.
I think I regret bringing this up.
No, wait.
It's the first time in my life I don't have anything to contribute to this.
Joe was circumcised at a late age. Did you
Yeah.
did you ever consider saying, "Could you throw some barbs on it?" That way, when the women try to
It's
run,
actually, Doc, could you give me maybe 2 more inches? Please. Yeah, you know what? Shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
Jeff's just mad.
Jeff's a lot more comfortable now that he's off camera.
Yeah.
He's behind the scenes.
You'll get circumcised one day, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
speaking of,
Not blood.
I'm going to
equity.
circumcise him right now.
Fucking
and it's gonna boost our live views like crazy.
live circumcision on
Live
episode 38.
circumcision.
We'll do anything here at Whatever Bro to get more views, brother.
Yeah, brother, we're gonna cut my friend's dick off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Friend?
No, we were just kidding. You're not our friend.
No.
We're a song guy.
We will cut your penis off though. It's-
Jeff, I just want to give you a big thank you for dealing with the technical problems we had with the first couple of
Well,
feeds.
I just figured we should practice since we're all a little sleep deprived. We should probably do it 3rd time's the charm.
Are you also sleep deprived?
Oh, yeah.
I was under the impression you were a 9 hours a night guy.
No, I
you
try to be.
You out all weekend like reading comic books and stuff?
I was, yeah, totally.
it's
Like there
just
were so
tough.
many good stories.
Is the
Superhero stuff.
Free Your Geek podcast coming back next week?
Yeah, we're coming
This week?
back.
Fuck
We're
yeah.
coming back this week. Wonder Woman's coming out
Yeah,
in
nice.
theaters. So
The next wait, that's not Marvel. That is DC.
that's
correct?
DC, yeah, and we're going to be doing the top 3 most badass women in film, television, and
Nice.
Oh, Kill
comics.
Bill. Kill Bill. She's got to be up
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
That chick was a bad bitch. I'd love to join that show. We have to do another show. Where I'm
Yeah,
on with
all
the
movies, man.
Do you
Yeah.
guys feel that Marvel kicks DC's ass?
Oh,
Oh,
it's
wait,
not
oh,
even
no.
hand down.
And
not
then,
even.
well, then DC will do something that's decent, and you'll be like, all right, DC's got something here. And then Marvel will follow it up with something much better.
Like the Spider-Man that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're ever a fan and you've seen all the other Spider-Man movies and they're garbage, this one's gonna whoop ass, dude. Because
They have an advantage too because they've been around longer than the DC movies have.
right, because Iron Man was the first. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically, I feel like that's what got the ball rolling. 2008 was Iron Man 1, I believe.
And they've been rolling ever since, dude. Every movie gets
Wait,
better.
we're turning this into the free
Yeah,
podcast.
you're stepping on my
we're stepping
podcast
on
too.
toes over here.
That's how much material we don't
I do.
have.
There are some comments. I don't want to necessarily read them out loud, but I'll let Scotty peruse them and see if it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, why don't you just mention them anyway? Fuck it. We have nothing, Jeff.
Well, yeah, but okay. So
We're useless here.
Nothing?
All
We were
right.
talking about barbed
Bring it
cat
up.
dicks.
I'll say Wayne Souza.
Oh,
It
no.
rhymes with Wayne Susan.
I don't
Yeah.
like it already.
Says, "Am I a troll if I suggest this sucks? Haha. We need to spice this shit up. Tell Scott to talk about sewer game at Duncan."
Spoken like a
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, Wayne's like,
spoken
all right,
like
we
a
need-
true troll.
Wayne's like, we need to spice this up. Now, Scott, talk about this inside joke from 2006.
That's
that we
exactly
had.
right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No
Now,
way.
we discussed this on the last show. He is the #1 troll, but he happens to be a great friend of
Huge
ours.
fan.
But he is a fucking troll, and he'll make fun of us every episode.
Yeah, there's actually been comments from him like, "This is boring." I'm like, "This it's not something to say to your friends with."
That's not productive.
It's not good. Not helping us in any
Not
way. Wayne.
constructive.
He wants to be on. I think that's
Somebody
what it
also asked Scotty, "How do you feel about getting roasted by a 16-year-old?"
Oh my God, that's awesome! I got roasted badly this weekend by my a 16-year-old kid. Man, we're at like a little cookout, and this kid was straight honest, straight raw, and was just looked at the top of my head and never had on. Let me show what's going on here. And he's just like, he looked at me like, "Dog, you're bald." Like he had never seen a bald person before. And I was like, "Yeah, man." And he's like, he was just roasting me, yeah, how bald I was. And like, this is something that sucked when it first started happening. I didn't like being bald. You know what I mean? It was tough. Finally got over it. I get this little fucking 16-year-old just being like, "Where's your hairline, bro?" Like, he was roasting me bad. And then like, he got me good because I caught him. I was like, I'll attack back a little bit. And he's staring at like his reflection in the door. And I'm like, "What are you staring at, bro? You looking at yourself?" He's like, "No, I'm trying to find your hairline." I was like,
Oh,
and I was like, "Touche, man."
that's rough because it's like it's a 16-year-old.
Don't you mean toupee?
I like that. I like it.
What do you got?
I like
What do you
it.
got for him, Scott?
I don't know. I feel bad about being bald, so I'm putting my hat back on.
I mean, I'm not one to talk, so.
Yeah, balding sucks, but like, dude, you know what? I got over it because a lot of girls are just like, "That doesn't matter. You look good bald, blah, blah, blah." So I was like, all right.
Yeah, there's also like a market for women who are into bald dudes.
Yeah, some girls
Absolutely.
actually like it, yeah, which is, yeah, whatever.
Now, have you ever thought, because I had a buddy who was going bald, and he got the surgery.
I thought I
the
actually had a
transplant?
consultation.
You had a consultation.
And he said, "You're not bald enough yet for us to do that." But that was like,
okay.
I was like a year
So
ago.
what is this though? Is this like lasers?
Transplant.
Is this okay?
It's hair transplant, yeah. And I was good, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it. And I got to a point where like, this is me. I'm bald. I just shave it. I don't let it like fucking grow, you know. And I don't know, man. It sucks getting old, man, because I look at pictures and I had like really nice hair as a kid, man, and it's gone. I don't know if it's stress or genetics.
This guy
or what.
had the sickest mushroom in the game.
Oh man,
I wish we had the picture so we could just like point to it.
dude, it was fire, man. It was great. It was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. And then just
Blo-
slowly.
no, it was like a blonde
what
mushroom.
age would you say you noticed the first thinning?
It's like 27.
Ooh, okay, that's
What it
young.
was a little piece up here.
It starts going. That they call it the fried egg, right?
I think
Like right
so.
in the
yeah.
back starts to go.
Yeah, it was getting thin though. It wasn't bald. It was just real thin.
Now,
Then it got to a-
did you lie to yourself for the first like
Uh,
year and a half?
No, I didn't. I was proactive about it. My barber would let this part grow, and it made like a little mini comb over, and it would it would cover it. And then what happened was these right here. I gotta take this off again and show you. So these right here starts to go. That's the
starts
receding hairline.
creeping up the
So what my
side.
barber did for a couple of years was great. Was I would get like a fade, but he would let this grow long, and what it would do is go over.
Comb over.
It would act as a comb over, but it looked fine. But if I hair ever got wet, it was bad.
This
bad.
guy used to have
But
an
you're still hanging
afro.
on.
He
Yeah.
used to have an afro too.
I remember
I had
those
an afro, I
days.
had cornrows. Yeah, I had a lot. My hair and I had a great life together, but it's gone now.
Well, it's to me, man. Your hair looks like it's still hanging on. Like you still got some real estate there.
Yeah,
in,
it's-
in the center.
It's not like gone. It's not
No.
gone.
Like if you
Now, do you feel pitied right now,
Not at all, man.
Jeff? When did you lose your hair?
just like what? I didn't lose my hair.
Yeah. What are you talking
What are
about?
you
No,
talking about?
I mean,
it's probably started thinning like right after college. I'd say like 25. and it sucks. Like it's a genetic thing, and it's just and probably I was drinking like a ton in college and stuff. So
I just think it's genetics.
It's genetics because
You guys got
my hair is
fantastic
great.
hair. You guys
So,
got fantastic
Your hair's
hair.
great,
Beautiful, really.
right?
Fan-
Isn't it
fantastic.
feel good, like running your fingers through your long hair?
Man,
I hate
it's-
both you.
See, like I said, it bothered me for a while until I started to realize that every girl I would talk to about it, I'd be like, yo, I'm insecure about this. And they were like, no, that looks fine. And some girls were even like, I dig bald guys. I
Yeah.
think it's sexy.
Yeah, some chicks are into it.
So that got me to a point where I was like, oh, I don't let it affect me. And you know
Girls
what?
don't give a shit about that.
The way shit is, dude, the way you learn in life is like, it's only bad if you let it, if you let shit like that bother you. Like, dude, if somebody walks around bald and they just got like that, and it's like wicked long, but they like are super happy and comfortable with themselves, it's like, oh, you don't even really care. It's the person who's insecure about it. You sense that as a person. That's what makes it look bad. You know what I mean?
Confidence goes a long way.
Yeah, dude. If you have enough confidence, it doesn't matter what you look like. I swear to God, it doesn't, man. It doesn't matter. I don't know, man.
Scott's right. If you have enough money, it doesn't matter what you look like.
That's true too, man. That
Women
helps.
will have sex with you.
That
You're
fucking
rich
helps.
For money.
You could do anything you want.
It's crazy how powerful money really is, man.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Scott's
Pieces
got
of paper.
Scott, you have a nice
The
like,
skull.
symmetrical head.
Yeah, my head.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I don't have like a flat head. That was
You got a
so-
sweet head, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro. My dome's pretty
Hey.
cool, no?
Get a nice head.
Kid Scott's got a nice head, kid. I'll hang out with
One
him.
thing I've always said about Scott, he's got a lovely head on him.
He's got a great head.
Nice,
not bad.
nice symmetrical head on
But
his
now,
shoulders.
if I don't have the beard, right, it looks like, oh man, it's just stage 2 chemo. Like it's bad.
Oh,
'Cause
man.
I'm wicked white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I don't have a beard and I'm bald, it's
Oh,
like,
dear. We had a problem with the last logo we had here because Scott's skin was too white and it created a glare.
Eric's like, I can't use this. I can't use this.
Yeah, who the hell is this guy with the radioactive skin?
Yeah, that's me, man. Bald Scott. But I don't care anymore. Like, a kid was roasting me hard.
This skin now is fine, but for lighting purposes, it's tough.
It's rough, yeah. He had a glare right in your face.
Yeah.
So this little shit was just
Oh,
going
but he was
hard on
good.
you.
It was good because he wasn't being like a cunt about it.
Uh-huh.
He was just being straight up hilarious. I don't know. He was just like,
Motherfucker.
dude. And I couldn't come back at him because I was just like, man, you got me good.
See, you know how to take jokes like that. Jokes like that would be like, this motherfucker. I'd get like annoyed.
I think because I'm so secure with it. So if
Gotcha.
I had any insecurity, like if this had happened 2 years ago or 3 years ago when I really had a problem with it, I'd probably be like, you little
You'd fight him.
motherfucker. I'd beat him up and steal his Jordans. He had nice Jordans too, $400 Jordans. But like, I honestly thought it was funny. I was laughing. I was like, dude, good for you, man. I needed a good roasting.
Yeah.
It was good, but I'm wearing a hat now from now on. Chill.
Speaking of Jordans, I saw a homeless guy. I posted a status about this. I saw there's a homeless guy at the corner of like Eastern Ave and Martine Street,
A couple of them, yeah.
kind of near Brayton Ave, near Reds.
Mm.
He had a pair of Jordans on. Now, they were kind of messed up Jordans, but they were like Jordan 4s. So I'm thinking to myself, this guy asks for money every day,
Yeah.
like from people, and people give him like food, they'll give him cash. I wonder what a homeless guy like that walks away with.
Yeah, dude, you're right. And you know what's interesting too? Because not only do they have Jordans, a lot of them smoke butts. And a pack of cigarettes is $10. Now, I know they're bumming a lot of those, but if I ever see like a homeless guy pull out a pack of cigarettes, I'll be like, dude, that's $10, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't need food. And it's tough. And I'll be honest, I do give money sometimes, and I never did. You know how you roll up and you're just like, oh, God, I'm at a red light.
Yeah, you're
Shit.
stuck
You just
at the
don't even
light.
want to make eye contact. Now, I actually kind of welcome it. And I say, come here, man, come here. And I talk to him. So I did this on Eastern Ave with one of the kids, and I was like, what's your name? He's like, told me his name. I said, where you living? He's
You
like,
want to
"Oh."
make a couple bucks? I got this dick. You need a cigaret. Like, well, what are we gonna do?
That's where I was headed.
What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do here?
Nah, I mean, if I'm going to give a dude $1, I don't want to just give it to him in one way. I want a little
make
something out of it.
him work for
Yeah,
it.
and that's another thing. Well, no, that's another thing, too. Dude, if the dude's got a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
That's
But they're not doing
They're not
anything
doing
talented.
Shit. He's just holding on to
Learn
his
an
sign.
instrument.
Give me a joke. Give me something. So I talked to him. I said, what's your name? He said, whatever. And he said, I'm living down here. We got a community down here. And I was like, all right, man, here's $1.
Where's down here?
It's right near Red's Dairy on Eastern Ave. There's behind it, but if you keep going down Brayton Ave, is it? There's a little community there, just homeless people.
community.
They just hang out there.
Is it in the woods or is it
Kind
like
of,
in a
yeah.
parking lot?
I think do they have like a?
There was a bike trail that the Quikasham one, where I think they used to camp out.
It's kinda like a camp out
I think it's
area.
gone now because
Yeah.
the trail's there.
Yeah, it's kind of
Under a bridge.
it's kind of crazy because the new trail that cuts through Fall River, that was where the overpasses were. That's where they all lived, under the overpass. They had
Because of rain or whatever.
they had a whole little community there, and since the bike trail went through, they all kind of
Dispersed.
Yeah, it's
Like
almost
cockroaches.
well,
That's what you're going to say, right?
Listen, they're listening to this podcast. Right? They've got cigarettes. They've got iPods.
true,
they got
they've
Wi-Fi.
cell phones. Yeah.
Oh, I want to say one more thing that I thought about the bald thing is a good example. Take a dude like Woody Harrelson. Okay, Woody Harrelson's a pretty ugly motherfucker, right?
Not a good-looking man.
Not a good-looking man,
Well, I don't
He's in
think
good-
he's
he's in good
that
shape.
ugly.
and he's bald. But his like personality
Confident. He's
makes him
and he's a cool dude. Yeah.
makes him not ugly at all.
Mm.
That's the point I'm making. Like, yeah, I swear to God, like vibes and positiveness and the way you feel about yourself, dude, it makes you that much more attractive to people in general. Not
Absolutely.
like sex. You know what I mean?
I do want to give Woody Harrelson a little credit, though.
I
I don't think he's an ugly guy. He was ugly in Kingpin.
Yeah,
But
I
I
just
mean-
mean like picture if he was he was a fucking asshole. That guy, you'd probably
Yeah.
like, you ugly
You'd be
piece
like,
of shit. His
"Ugh."
nose is all, you know what I mean? But like how cool he is, it kind of I
Yeah.
don't know. It makes you kind of look at the positive. I don't know. I'm trying to get deep, but I'm too tired.
Scott's just like, what I'm trying to say is like everybody go out and fuck a bald guy. Right? They're actually really good looking.
Yeah.
Great in bed.
I second that.
Yeah, Jeff, see what you got going on there. How do you now? Do you shave it yourself?
I do. Yeah.
So do I.
just have
Do you use
clippers.
clippers?
Yeah. just clippers. And
Do
I
you
just
go
keep it-
down to this? I'm going down to the skin now.
Yeah.
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 Do
Pretty
you,
close.
do you grow as much up top as Scotty does?
I grow. It's almost like the center of
Dip
my
down?
head.
Dip down.
You know what I mean?
You got more baldness than me, yeah.
Yeah. I got.
But I'm
like-
headed right there.
Yeah. So
I'm
I
right
don't
behind
care.
you, man.
I'm right with you though. Just be
Until
confident
you
with
get
it.
your transplant.
Never.
Now for
Never.
those
Did you try Rogaine?
Yeah, it didn't work at all. That shit is a scam, by the way. Huge.
Well,
yeah.
maybe it works on some.
I
but
think
not
you know what I
others.
think it is. I think it's placebo, big time, dude. Because I think I've seen like evidence of it, and even the evidence, the kids who were using it didn't have that bad hair loss. Like for somebody who actually has like hair loss, that shit doesn't work. That's a waste of money. I tried it for a solid like 5 months, and that did nothing for me. I used it every day, foam it up. No, I think that shit's a gimmick. I think that's robbery. I don't know, man. I think that's fucked up how much money they make off a placebo effect. That's my opinion on that.
Yeah, but I don't think placebo effect would it have any effect on hair growth?
No, I mean like the person's going, oh yeah, I think it's working a little bit. That's what I think it does.
Oh, gotcha. What fools me is like the before and afters, where if like they take Rogaine, it's like, oh, here's the guy's head before, here's the guy's head after.
Yeah, I think
and
it's-
you see hair growth, but is it bullshit or is
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I
I
don't
could
know
be
either.
wrong. I just know for me it didn't do a damn thing.
I still think Scott, you're working with some good real estate up there, man.
See,
You
I
got- you
could-
got like plenty of.
He's got a lot of
plenty
property.
hair.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing.
Plenty of stubble.
Here's the thing. I could grow this out right, and like at a certain angle, everything's fine. It's this dude.
The fried egg.
Yeah, dude. Like no matter what I do, it's bald. And now I can still rock a nice haircut and look good, a nice fade, but you can tell, oh shit, he's bald up there. I don't want to have like a bald spot and a haircut.
Have you considered pretending you're Jewish and wearing a yarmulke over the little
Yes,
bald
Justin,
spot?
I consider that. And our jokes are fucking bad
Yeah,
today.
like,
dude. These
so
are
lame.
I will to kind of piggyback on what Scotty was saying too. We work for our Google company that we
Mm-hmm.
won't mention, and some people do have that. They have the whole but the whole hair grown out, but they have that little fried egg piece in the back.
Yes.
And I just look at that. I'm like, that looks horrible.
It
dude.
does.
Just shave
Just
it.
shave it, dude. It's
Just
like
shave
it's
it.
like you get to a point where they're like still trying to hang on to what they have.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, you look ridiculous. Like, just shave it. Wear a hat a lot, you know?
Well, let me ask you this serious question this time.
Yeah.
I saw an ad recently for, and this was on Facebook. So they have hair like yours where it's shaved, like they're going bald, but they still have some hair. They tattoo in like little hair follicles.
Wow.
And it looks pretty legit.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I know what you're saying. So it's like it looks like hair.
So
Obviously,
the
isn't.
fried egg, they would tat that all in. And
Bro,
it
that's
would-
actually a pretty dope idea. If they can get the match of color.
right. They match. That's what
But
they
it's
do. They
but
match
it's
the
still
color.
only a tattoo. It's not actual hair.
No, I know, but it's all about the image. It's all about how it looks.
It's an optical illusion.
Yeah.
Because how long have you seen the top of Scott's head? Like
You
it's
don't.
only in passing.
That was a lot of people would say. Be honest with you, I'd always be like, I'm going bald. People would always go, No, you're not. What are you talking
Yeah, until
about?
you did that,
And then
I
go,
had no idea. Yeah.
Exactly. So if mad bitches were taller than me, then they would see. But no, I never thought about that. That's. Hey, yeah, can you pull that up?
Get that skull
I would love
done,
to see
man.
it. I would do that.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat, bro.
Now, once you get to a certain point, would you consider getting the hair transplant? Because, like I said, my buddy did it, and it looks great. Looks fantastic.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I've gotten so used to this. I don't know. If I thought it was, excuse me, definitely gonna work. Look at these fucking people. All right, so wait.
Huh.
These are actually tattoos on people's heads. This isn't.
We're looking for hair tattoos.
Oh yeah, you'd have to put like, I don't know.
Hair follicle tattoo.
Hair tat.
It's great that the audience can't see what we're looking
I
at.
know.
So,
Yeah, we really gotta get on that. Like,
we'll figure out a way to put it on the
Our
screen.
show's a mess today.
Oh, dude.
No topics. I'm legit looking through my phone right now.
Now,
There's
this is
topics to talk
This
about.
is a before-after of a guy whose head looks pretty much like mine now, and the after looks great.
Oh, that's tatted.
That's tatted? If so, now here's my question. What if he wants to grow it out? Like, this just looks like a 1.
Oh yeah, there's no.
Yeah, you
there's,
can't grow
there's
it
no
out.
growing it out. That's
Oh,
the
you
thing.
mean like it would just
It
to
would have to
have
be
it all
short.
short?
Yeah, so it'd be like your length right now.
Not
but
worth
they'd
it.
They'd fill in all the holes.
Not even worth it.
No.
No, this.
Like-
Taking a stand.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's not
These
even
are
worth
just
it.
guys trying to bring their
hairline right up.
forward.
Nah.
But they can't grow the hair out.
Nah, yeah, that ain't worth it for me, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay like this. My head, it's not bad.
How would
Andrew-
now, Justin?
Andrea-
Yeah, I got it.
No, Andrew says they do that for eyebrows as far as tattooing goes. So it'd be like the same idea.
But see, I think eyebrows will look fake
Yeah, my
if
sister.
they're just colored.
My sister told me.
Hold on, you have a sister?
Yeah, I have a sister.
Hold on.
He doesn't talk about her.
She's.
How old is your sister? For
I'm
real.
trying to think of like the proper age where you guys wouldn't make sexual comments. My
How old is she?
sister's
I won't even.
7 years old.
I wouldn't make sexual comments.
My sister is 20. 20?
Wow.
20 years old.
This is
You didn't- you
this
didn't
is
know
weird, and
that
I'm gonna tell you why. I have a
person
friend.
existed yet, good.
Let me
I had
go.
a friend who never spoke about his sister, who was a dime.
They like to protect. I think people by nature like to protect their sister.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude?
Well, my sister's so much younger than us that. Like, you guys know my brother.
She hot though,
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl.
dude.
I wouldn't call my sister
Introduce
hot
me,
to-
guy.
to you sick fuck.
I think that's
Just
interesting.
stay
though.
the fuck away from her.
Stay away
you
from her.
I think
monsters.
that's interesting.
You
man.
fucking monster.
Just invite her to the next party.
no,
man.
no, no, no,
big
no,
deal.
no, no.
Who's the? I'm trying to
She's
think of the person.
studying.
I'm trying to think of the person. That,
Yeah,
She's off
his
studying
name is a
somewhere.
type of car.
Oh yeah,
His-
talking about Audi, right?
For a long time, he never spoke about his sister, and if he brought it up,
you get pissed.
you're pissed off. And I didn't know for years that he even had a sister, and I found out she was like a smoke. I never even seen her, but I just heard. But I thought it was
There's
interesting.
a lot of people
that you
out
just
there
said
with hot
that. Is
sisters.
that like a? You think that's kind of like a protective thing there?
No, my sister's like not. Like she's so much younger,
And
that,
she-
like she never comes up.
Is she not like you either? Like, is she not? Does she have a
Yeah.
similar
Yeah,
personality
you guys-
to you, or no?
No, she's a lot like me.
Oh,
I'd say
okay.
her and I are very similar.
That's cool. Do
Gotcha.
you have a good relationship with her?
Yeah, oh yeah. Me and my
Nice.
sister are very tight.
That's awesome, dude.
But
I just never knew that about you. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
My point was, one of the last times I saw her, she was like, "Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get my eyebrows just like lasered off and then tattooed back on."
That's bold.
I was like, "Whoa,
That's a crazy thing.
don't do that," because it seems like if I had my eyebrows tattooed on, you'd be able to tell from half a mile away.
Yeah,
Oh,
and-
yeah, 'cause
and if
it's not hair.
And if it
It's
fucks
not
up,
hair.
it's there
flat to
forever.
your fucking, yeah. And then you get your old ones lasered off, so they're not
Yeah.
coming back.
She's
I,
good.
I personally think girls get way too crazy with the whole eyebrow thing. Like to tweak them and stuff to make them look nice is cool, but they go so crazy that sometimes it's like, yo, your eyebrows
Yeah,
are
like,
looking.
yikes. You look like a
scary.
fake person.
You look like
Yeah.
you should be a factory of terror right now.
Hey,
like,
I
You
popping
should
out of-
convince her out of that.
Yeah, no, I tried.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Tell her, hey,
Christ.
guys don't give a fuck about that shit anyway.
Yeah.
What
No.
guy's like, hey, you see the girl's eyebrows? See what I do? Nobody does. Nobody talks about that.
I'm gonna tell my sister exactly that. You know, we talk about girls' eyebrows, and we based on whether or not we would do them.
Yeah.
You know,
Which is the most
We know,
important
we
thing.
know everything about eyebrows, and trust me, you don't need eyebrows. Too.
I mean,
well, you do need.
literally, have
eyebrows.
you ever looked at a girl and like, oh man, her eyebrows are dope?
No, never. Hey,
Doesn't matter.
same thing with fingernails. Women and fingernails,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, I'm gonna get like this shade done and blah blah blah. What do
Yep.
you think of this?
Fake.
It's like,
Never
or-
understood it. I do like feet that are like toes done.
Yeah.
It's nice, but I also
You're into feet, is what you're
I'm
saying.
into. Oh, I'm definitely
Yeah.
a foot fetish.
You ever
guy.
get a foot job?
No.
We were talking about foot jobs.
Oh yeah, Joe and I and Scott, you too, but you weren't in on this
You weren't in the
conversation.
chat,
we know a young lady who's like, yeah, I've given foot jobs before.
Wow.
Just jacking guys off with their feet.
But then, I
What?
dude, I immediately thought of the chick who said she gave a foot job, and I thought, oh, she actually has great feet.
Oh,
I
she
wouldn't
does?
mind that myself.
See, now I'll say like I have a foot fetish. Definitely, one thing I've never really turned me on is a girl jerking me over their feet. I just don't think that would do anything for me.
I think I'd be cool with that.
I might. I would like to try it.
You'd love it.
Now, how does this work? Is it like kind of
It's just like that.
feet in the air?
Joe, pull your dick out. Show
Oh,
him.
no, I think you
Let me
go
jack
more
you
like
off my
this. I
feet
think
It's
you
like
go more
this. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
this.
So the
And
guy's sitting there and there's some foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would. I guess I would. I would.
Oh, we actually gained just 5 viewers from doing that.
I guess I'd more like. I like. I know it sounds kind of freaky, but I like the, lick, kissing, feet licking, even smelling. I know that's crazy. Yeah.
I'm not into feet. I gotta
Yeah,
say.
I like it.
You know,
I like feet
I
too.
could take
You
it-
like feet more than
A
I
little
do.
more. Yeah. I'm a little more aggressive.
I could feet.
Like
I
she
could,
could run a 5K.
So you like stinky feet even?
Kinda. Ain't that some shit? Mom, now's the time to go watch your soap
could
opera.
Joe
run
and
a-
Scott's
you could-
mom. My mom doesn't know how to work Facebook. So.
She could run a 5K and then jump around in a swamp.
Not a
You'd be-
swamp.
you'd
I
be
just don't
so-
want Hep C, which, by the way, they have a cure for now.
Oh,
Just-
I know.
I heard about it because a friend of mine who never knew he had Hep C finally came out and said it because he got it cured.
Ah.
And you've seen all over commercials if you keep your eyes open.
No, let me ask you this. Let's say a girl says, because this guy had Hep C, right? And he never said anything about it.
Right.
And I have friends like that, too.
Yeah.
They recently cured Hep C. I think
Yeah.
it was like 2 or 3 different pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah, and it takes like 9 weeks.
And it's expensive.
Wow.
as
Yes, it
fuck.
is wicked, but
I-
it gets rid of it.
The cheapest one, the cheapest pharmaceutical company that has a cure for it is something like $30,000.
Jesus.
But initially, there was only one pharmaceutical company that had the cure for Hep C. This is crazy because it can potentially kill you. It's potentially fatal.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
what's the deal with the Hep A and Hep B?
I don't know.
They will go away on their own.
Oh, okay.
And
so
there's al-
Hep C is just like you can't get
I'm
rid of
staying
this
here.
without. Well, but
Hep-
recently
Hep
they
C
have
will
a,
stick
It's
around
the
for
herpes of
life.
hepatitis.
Yep, hepatitis, exactly.
Jesus. I thought didn't Pamela Lee or
She
Pamela
had Hep
Anderson
C,
have
yeah.
Hep C? Now is that gone?
With her,
sure she's got the
her
cure,
money.
yeah.
I'm sure she was cured like
Yeah.
years
As soon as
ago.
it came, yeah.
I didn't realize there was a cure.
Just came, yeah, I just
Thought it
started
was one
hearing
of those-
about it.
That's
yeah.
actually pretty crazy because this was something that was. I mean, it's also an STD. Hep C is an
Yes.
STD. Most people get it from needle sharing.
Yeah.
Um,
You know what upsets me though? I'm gonna ask a serious question. Do you think that there is a cure for cancer, or there should be by now?
I really don't. I just think it's one of those crazy conspiracy theories
Really?
that
I
Yeah,
think there
just
might
doesn't-
be something, but
because
it is the last real disease that they haven't found a cure for, and it's the most common major disease. Like AIDS, now you can somehow get rid of AIDS. Now,
or you can at
but-
least stall it, right?
But I don't think the numbers weren't even close to comparable to that of cancer. And there are so many types of cancers that
Well, I think
like
that
you
I-
would think there's at least one cure to one of them. It depends on what stage you're at, but still, it's still cancer, and like cancer will come back. I find it hard to believe there's not something out there.
With the amount of research that's been done over the last like 30 years,
Yeah, money donated to these causes.
We
like
got
to,
nothing.
to research it.
I just would think that we'd have some sort of like we can slowly progress it now. I mean, all we have is chemotherapy. You know what I mean? Like nothing natural in this world has been used to try. I mean, with all the different combinations of medicines, all this research, they got nothing. Now, to counter that, how could you cover that up? You know what I mean?
How-
There'd
yeah,
be
how
too
could
many
you cover
people
it up?
going.
True.
It's tough, but it's just I just find it so hard to believe with what we can do as humanity, how smart we are. We go to the fucking moon. We went to the moon 50 years ago, dude.
Yeah.
60 years ago. We
moon's
can't.
kinda
We
far
can't do
away.
anything for this cancer.
when I get diagnosed with cancer, inevitably, I'm going to use Scott's speech on my doctor. Like, we went to the fucking
Moon. You're telling me you don't have anything that can help my condition.
just you look at, and I'm not a conspiracy guy either. But you just look at some of the facts. Like it definitely helps with population control, allowing cancer to kill a bunch of people.
Well, okay, so Heps, if you apply that logic to cancer,
Yeah.
right? Why wouldn't you apply it to hepatitis?
How ma-
Because they
how
just
many-
cured hepatitis.
How many people have hepatitis as opposed to cancer?
I don't have the
Cancer
figures.
rules.
How many people die of Hep C as opposed to cancer? I mean,
I
we're
don't know,
talking.
but why cure anything if it's going to be like a secret, hidden conspiracy thing? Like, why cure any fatal?
I
They
think-
don't want to make it.
I think they don't
obvious?
give a fuck about Hep C because
They let that one
this,
slide.
this is just
Yeah.
my conspiracy talking, by the way. It's not
Yeah,
necessarily.
yeah.
Like, fuck it. Who cares? It's Hep C. That's not.
But there is a cure now, though. There's-
Yeah, cancer's the big one. That's the one we don't want. Because think about all the money you get from cancer treatment. Like, think about pharmaceutical companies.
Well, here's the
It's
thing.
tough.
Here's why I don't believe it's a conspiracy. Think about, how many researchers, scientists in this country are researching for a cure for cancer? If this was like a conspiracy or a scam,
I agree.
how many people would have to keep their mouths
I guess
shut?
that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
true.
pretty much shuts it down.
No deathbed confessions from the scientists saying like, oh, and by the way,
That's what shuts it down
I
right
was,
there.
There's
There's been a few. There's a few like little articles you read here and there where it's like this guy had a cure, he put it in a rat. But you're right. Overall, dude, it's not something you could keep under wraps. I guess my point is I can't figure out how this is so difficult to keep under wraps.
Yeah. It's been years. It's been so many years.
and it's like the number one thing we need a cure for. It's like we got nothing to stall it.
Yep.
You know what
And
I mean?
You would think, all right, they have found things that will help it, but nothing that'll actually cure it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Some people do get cured. Like
Well,
some people
if
go
they
through
get it early, yeah.
Some people go through chemo, especially or
Yeah.
just surgically they cut it out.
Yeah.
But or some people go through chemotherapy and That's it. They have the chemo, takes out the cancer cells, and
But
that's
chemo
it.
also fucks you up.
It fucks you up, yeah.
especially depending on how much you need or how late you are in whatever stage.
From what I've seen and heard, it is a rough experience,
People
especially
like
for
lose
like,
their hair, like you have organ
you're
failure.
sick all the time. Yeah.
Your body has been exposed to like radiation, and you're poisoned. Your body is
Yeah.
poisoned. So you see people slowly fucking decaying to get over this. But it's like, how do you get over this disease when your body is breaking down at the same time as it's fighting it?
And then the
you know?
worst part, Joe, is they I know a couple people have gone through this. They kick its ass, and then 6 months later comes back,
yeah.
and then it kills them.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man.
Because the
Seen
chemo,
it so many times.
It's wild.
Too.
the chemotherapy also jacks your immune system. So now your immune system isn't there when the cancer comes back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, which and your immune system is important for that's why you can't get a cold. They have to put you in like a certain area. So if you get any kind of like cold, you're dead.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
Chemotherapy is essentially like, all right, you have cancer. So we have the cure. The cure is lighting you on fire.
Yeah.
And then like when
see how you do.
hopefully you outlive like the cancer.
Yeah.
And then like when the cancer gets killed, then we'll throw the bucket of water on you. But then you're just like a quivering like
But it's lighting you on fire from the inside.
yeah,
Yes.
from the inside,
out.
It's rough.
So that you slowly look horrible.
Shout out to people all going through that stuff, man.
I know.
It's strong.
That's
and
crazy.
Keep fighting it. I will say that positive vibes about it help success rates, man. A lot of the people that die quick are people who just like very upset. Like I would be like,
Yeah.
just give
Your
up.
morale is just
Yeah,
nothing.
that's me. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm done. But
No,
there's
if
these
you guys get cancer, would you go through with the chemo or would
that's
you just
a
go like
fucking
let the-
good question, man.
Just
I,
say,
It depends. Like you saying late stage cancer?
Let's say they
This,
can't.
Yeah,
this,
let's
show,
give it-
this show just got dark.
that's all right. Hey, we got to make light of something, man.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Let's give
That was one of the comments. It was just Susie said this got morbid so fast.
Well, we're gonna make it.
so
We're gonna
they-
try to bring some kind of like
We're gonna
light
bring
to it. We will.
some laughter.
If there's anybody
to
that can bring laughter to
late-stage-
cancer, we can do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's give a scenario though. Real scenario. You, Justin.
No, not me. You.
Okay.
No, you.
Me.
Let's say Joe. All right, give Joe.
Joe's got
You
cancer.
find out
have-
you got like the stage 4.
So like no way around it. They're like you have a few months to live type thing.
Yes, they say there's a small possibility with like crazy chemo, whatever. And it's like a 10%. Ooh, this would be tough. 10% chance of you getting better, or do you just ride out and live your life to the fullest until it kills
just
you?
ball out of control.
Yeah.
Now you
I
have-
thought about this like in depth
Yeah,
before.
because you have credit cards and you think I could go. You figure out how
Oh,
many
yeah.
how many months do I have left?
Yeah, and your credit limit.
Take
Mine's
out-
10 grand.
If there's
Hey,
a
and how many-
possibility,
and how many credit cards can you take out?
Right.
if there's a possibility of survival and a
10%.
for my family, I think I would attempt to live.
Yeah, I think that would be the one thing that would motivate me is
Family.
like my mother,
Mhm.
and being like, dude, if it was just me, fuck it. But I'd be a sucker if I didn't try this for my
Yeah.
family and people around me. Yeah,
Which sucks because I mean it could slowly kill you as opposed to
yeah,
you enjoying life and then quickly off yourself.
yeah. There's that bucket list movie, right? That happened.
Welcome to the Whatever Bro podcast on this Memorial Day weekend. We're talking about
All I know is if I have
and
cancer,
death.
What have we done?
I'm going.
I don't know.
It's my fault. I think.
I'm going in there.
Nah.
I'm going in there on Memorial Day with cancer, and I'm telling my doctor, "Listen to me, you fuck.
We went to
We went to the fucking
Moon.
moon, and I know you have the secret cure for cancer that
Hand
you're."
it over.
Scott Medeiros
Where
told
is
me
it?
you've got the secret cancer cure.
You
and I
throw
want
him up.
it.
You throw
We
him up
went to
against the wall. You frisk him.
Yeah.
Where's the cancer
Yeah.
cure?
And he's like, "What's the pass?" I have him like by his lapels against the wall. Like, "You got the secret fucking cancer cure." And he's like, "What's the password?" And I'm like, "We went to the moon." And he's like, "All right, here it is. It's one pill.
You'll be all set in a week.
That's working in 45 minutes. You'll see progress.
You eat the pill, you're like Popeye, your biceps just explode. Like, yeah, cancer free. Fuck, I knew it was a conspiracy. We went to the moon, motherfuckers.
I called your bluff.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever think? Speaking of that, do you ever think about doing testosterone? You ever think about it?
Dude, you know what's funny about that? My doctor, I see my doctor once a year for a physical, but he's in the same building. Like, I gotta wait for the elevator. And floor number 1 is like, it's all a testosterone replacement therapy clinic.
Like, yeah.
And it's like in this, and I wait there 'cause it's a slow ass elevator. And it's and I read the signs, and I'm like, damn, I'm ready to go get some testosterone injected because it's very persuasive. It's like, feel younger, have more energy, have more muscle mass. You
It
know?
works. You know, I tried it, right?
You tried testosterone?
Yeah, I did it
Whoa.
for. Oh man, maybe a month.
From your doctor?
No, I got it off the streets, man.
You got-
Oh yeah.
You got like
I know this guy.
black market testosterone.
Nah, yeah, it's what comes with. It comes like with the box, with the actual bottle. It's actually from prescription. It's just somebody who gets it and sells it, I guess.
Whoa.
And I hadn't done it enough
Mm-hmm.
because I went through some shit and I stopped doing it. But it was pretty awesome.
So what were the results?
First of all, at the gym, you those extra reps you can't get. You know when you're like
You get 'em.
you're lifting and you're like you're kind of like almost pussy out. Like you're like I don't want. You're like fuck yes, dude, and you just become stronger and more.
So it gives you a kick.
Yes, you get a better sex drive. You feel basically if you do enough.
Do you have any testosterone?
Oh man, right here, bro. Open up your ass cheek, man.
Yeah, it's the only thing.
You had a syringe ready.
I had to inject it, yeah. But it was just starting to really, and I was starting to see certain like muscles come. I was awake a lot more like, dude, it makes you feel younger. I'm
So
not gonna lie.
this is synthetic testosterone.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
So that's like essentially steroids, right?
It is, but
Because what is steroids if not
pretty much
synthetic
yeah.
testosterone?
But it's like it's natural. It's what your body already produces.
Yeah.
My balls never got smaller. I heard that happens.
You have roid rage?
No, because
Well,
I didn't take a lot. I think that happens when people take a lot. You get acne. You get like your balls start to shrink. But what I did, it was honestly just I felt better and stronger, and it's something I would do in the future. I think when I get to an age like I'm 40, mid 40s, and lifting becomes really, really tough because it gets harder as you get older, I'm gonna take it just because as men we lose our testosterone. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
you, bro. Maybe you. Not me, guy.
Hey, guy.
Not me, guy.
my testosterone.
Fucking never.
I'll shoot you up, kid.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you up.
Yeah, ain't you told by our
It's voices crazy, that though.
we don't lose testosterone?
It's crazy with the people around the gym too. When you're like talking about wanting to be on it, they're like gassing. They want you to. It's crazy. Like,
Wow.
oh, dude. I even have people like, if you want,
You're
I'll
gonna
inject
feel
you.
so much
I'll inject
better.
you to help you out, dude.
Yeah.
It's weird because they want more people to
In their
They're
club,
like,
right?
in the click. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull your ass out. I'll do it right now.
Well, yeah, it's okay. I'll fucking. Yeah, I swear. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I did it, a friend, he helped me out a lot and actually injected it in
Like
my
you talking
quad.
Next time, film
My
it.
quad.
In the butt cheek?
No, I did quad.
Okay.
Yeah, only because the butt cheek's tough, dude. You gotta like. I get scared of screwing up and like tripping and fucking in the bathroom sink. So you just sit down, you get nice and relaxed, and you just
I just picture Scott in a Life Alert commercial.
with a needle sticking out.
I was trying to give myself testosterone. I've fallen and I can't get up.
That would be me. I would figure out a way to fuck it up, like hit a vein. You know what I mean?
Well, does that make you nervous too? Because I'm at the gym, and now I am at the gym recently with a friend of ours.
Yep.
And I've been going to the gym for a while, so I'm used to these guys. But this guy was definitely like just a roid case, just roided
The
out
gym
of
we
his
go to,
mind.
they have pretty much half the people are on stage.
Yeah.
Half the men are on
Yeah.
I
stage.
feel like it's douchey there. Is it really douchey?
It is,
and
but you
weird?
get it is.
You
but
get over
You
it.
get used to
Oh, you're
that.
used to it. So yeah, Scott. So
Yeah.
So we're so used to it. We're used to this chimpanzee behavior. Yeah.
Throwing weights around. Yeah, it's a lot of. Yeah, it's like you're in the wilderness.
So I'm there with like it's a friend of ours, and she's been going to the gym for like a couple months, well maybe close to a year now, but she's never encountered like a real steroid meathead chimpanzee.
Okay.
And we're kind of like in a corner section, and this motherfucker comes over, classic roid head. He's wearing like spaghetti strap, like
Yep.
his nipples are barely covered.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah,
Yep.
the little ones. Yeah.
They say Gold's Gym.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Roided out of his mind, and
Yeah.
he comes over, and I swear to God, it is chimpanzee behavior. He is throwing weights around. He's screaming. It's not too far from
Yeah.
smash.
But aren't you so used to it?
I'm so used
I
to
don't
it.
even notice it a lot.
She was terrified. The girl I was
And
with.
you got to take a step back, like, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah,
She's
I
used
had
to this.
I had to pull her
She's
aside.
not used to this.
I had
yeah.
to pull her inside and go, oh no, that's just like a roid head. Like
Yeah.
that's very normal. This is what they do.
Yeah.
Because she was afraid because he came in full chimpanzee. Like,
Was he doing?
throwing weights, screaming,
Yeah.
like he punching shit?
Was he doing this because there was a woman going by,
I
or,
think that's part of it. Well, he was there with.
he wanted to be noticed?
He was there with a girl, but I think he saw the girl I was with, and he was just like a chimpanzee. And this is chimpanzee behavior. They say
Always,
like a
every
female-
episode always goes back to the chimps, man.
Well, that's my concern about testosterone, because if you look at a chimpanzee, look at a chimpanzee's testicles, which I often have.
They're enormous.
They're the size of like softballs.
Well,
Yeah.
so is it safe to say their testosterone levels are probably through the roof?
Their testosterone levels are crazy. Yeah.
All right, so
absolutely.
listen, with testosterone, as long as you do a certain, there's milligrams, as long as you do a certain amount, you will never be like. It's the guys. What happens is with like anything in life. Once you get like you do a little test, you're like, oh, I like the results. Let me do a little more.
If I do more, it'll be
You get
even better.
And that's when it happens. Before you know it, you're walking around looking like an action figure, and you got acne all over the place, and you're flipping out, throwing things around. But you're just that's like anything in life. You get too amped up about it. If you do a good level, man, like what I was doing, I was feeling great. I wanted to keep going, but I that's when I went through my like anxiety problems and shit. And I actually thought like the testosterone was giving me anxiety, so that's why I stopped.
When he was going through his mental destruction.
As you that
Yeah. When Scott was going nuts.
technical term. That should be changed.
Scientifically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on getting that sound effect every time we bring up Scott's anxiety.
But my point is, I'd be afraid to do testosterone because I'd be afraid I'd turn into one of these fucking apes.
No, it doesn't. See, it doesn't like transform your brain, man. So you'd know it. You'd be like, all right, I like the way this feels, but this is too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff,
I was just say, were you referring to this sound?
what sound would
So,
that be?
Oh, so it's not playing. Okay.
We gotta have
So
a meeting.
apparently it's not playing.
We're gonna have to have a meeting after the show. Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fire this scrub.
Please.
Get this guy in some.
No,
Hey,
we cannot.
please,
fire him.
we'd be doomed.
We
would have
talk
been
so
doomed
much
today.
shit, dude.
Yeah,
And
do.
I'm gonna have to learn that if he's. Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Imagine we get
I'm
Jeff
gonna
on some
find a
some testosterone. And he's like, fuck me, fuck you! I'll smash this fucking soundboard over your goddamn head.
Can you picture like Jack Jeff like like
I think
punching
it'll be
us and
hilarious.
pushing
Jack
us?
roided out, Jeff.
He goes away for
Fuck
6
this.
months.
Yeah.
Comes back. Comes
Hey,
in
fuck
like,
this show. Only interested in free your geek. I'm out of here. Every Thursday, bitch.
I just killed Eric Tolley. 59 media is me. Look at the tat I have.
His body's in the bathroom right now.
body's in the Charles River.
It's in the south with a topper. It's gone now.
Oh, I'm getting a
I
text
just in the
message.
block pool.
Let's read the text message.
Oh no. But we haven't gone. We
Wait,
haven't
I gotta
gone-
read. I gotta
You
read
got a
this.
text?
We haven't gone this
It's
far down the rabbit hole. We're
What is
reading. We're reading
this?
Scott's
From
text messages.
Mom?
My mother, in all caps, do not encourage testosterone use ever. Which means she now knows I have a vicious foot fetish. 'Cause She's
Yeah.
obviously
Actually,
the
Oh
one.
yeah, she's
My mom just texted me too. What the fuck is wrong with Scotty?
Justin just got a text. Is Scotty
This guy
bald?
text- What does yours say?
Is Scotty bald?
Yeah, my mom's.
Yeah, testosterone. You
Scott,
shouldn't
I don't
do
wanna
it.
Talk about it.
You should never do testosterone, disclaimer, without a doctor's permission, okay? Unless you talk to me and I'll hook you up. Just kidding, Mom.
Do not ever encourage that. I taught you better, Scotty.
She has my dog right now.
Well, why not?
She's babysitting my dog.
Man, at least your dog's in good hands right now.
Yeah, she's great. She's
Yeah.
a great grandma, grandmom to a grand dog.
Grandmom. She's a great grand dog mom.
Grand dog mom, yeah.
Nice.
Now, Scott, are you just totally?
Show's getting pretty
This show
crazy.
is good. Hey,
It's clearly our worst
these
episode,
topics
though.
are great, huh?
It's clearly
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I think we're great on the fly. I mean, we bring up whatever comes to mind
Yeah.
because you have to when you don't have a list of topics. You have to just bring shit up and then
Come
hopefully
on, guys. Let's not sell ourselves short. We talked about cat dicks.
barbed cat dicks.
We're talking about
the number 21 that's being crazy.
number 21.
Testosterone.
Obviously, that's a real thing. 21's everywhere. We all see it.
We made
Does that-
cancer funny.
Yeah.
Spray paint baldness.
Cancer's
Yep.
hilarious.
My baldness.
Babies are actually secretly perverts,
Yep.
or vice versa. We're all giant babies and we're perverts.
Exactly.
I agree with that. Yeah, not bad.
We've had some killer fucking times.
Not bad.
Let's not be
Without
so,
even
Let's
trying.
not be so hard on
I
ourselves.
know. You
all
know
right?
what it is? We beat ourselves up.
Let's do some-
We actually let Wayne get to us.
The
When he tells
troll.
us we suck, we say, you know what? Maybe Wayne's got a point.
The
But he
troll.
doesn't have a point because what we're talking about right now is important.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Do some testosterone.
Suck some tits.
Suck a tit while like massaging the other one to stimulate milk
Exactly.
production.
At
Yep.
10:21 p.m.
21, we're gonna combine everything.
Exactly. And if there's time to spare, we should all maybe get a couple hours of sleep because
Yeah. And it's only after Phil lays down some concrete for us.
exactly chiseled from his abdomen.
But don't leave your wife around.
Phil,
Just
true
stop.
player,
Right around
true
Phil.
player.
North Star Concrete.
North Star Concrete. This message brought to you, but no.
It's a good show though. It's
It
not
is.
bad.
I'd
Considering,
say it's pretty good. It's
considering
laid
we're
back.
all like we're fucking useless.
I bet you everyone thought like, you know, it's Memorial Day. They're definitely not having their show.
We did.
But here we are.
We were pretty jacked up today, but I thought it was a good show.
Yeah. Considering we're useless. Yeah. This was not
Until
bad.
we listened to the
And the guest
Your
canceled.
mom.
Yeah, we
My
had,
mother goes.
Your mom-
your mom's like, you guys did good.
My mother commented. She said, I gave Tony, my dog. I gave Tony testosterone. He's nuts right now.
Pun intended.
Dude, I go pick him up. He's like,
Total
"Sup,
pun.
Dad? You got any more protein?" Oh, Susie said, did he fling his
fling
poop?
his
The guy at the
poop.
gym? Did he take a shit in his hand?
Yeah,
and
did you
throw
throw
it?
shit at the
You know what?
young
It's
lady?
really, I swear to God, these like a steroid head at the gym and a chimpanzee at the zoo.
Can't tell the difference besides
You
the
really
hair.
can't
Same
tell the difference.
person.
Actually, the chimps are a lot calmer. I swear to God. You go to the zoo,
They
you see
relax.
You go to exactly. You go to the zoo, you see a chimp. He's hanging out in the tree, just chilling. You go to General Fitness.
Yeah.
You see one of these meatheads, man. They
Well, that's
are.
why you look at evolution, bro. I mean, look how close we are to chimps. It's insane.
Well, that's
It's
the thing.
insane, dude.
The further you boost your testosterone, the further you are to chimp level.
Yeah.
And these guys are fucking apes, man. At a certain
That's
point.
bad, man.
But you get, like Scott said, you get used to it.
You get
Yeah.
used to it, and honestly, like it used to bother me for a while, but then you just realize that everybody's got their own thing in life. Like, there's some girls there that are ripped to a point where it's like, oh my God, like that's
not attractive to
not
you.
at all. But that is their thing, dude. If that's your thing and you're not hurting anybody in life,
Well, let's talk about that.
You know.
Jacked women. What is your stance on jacked women, guys?
for the most part,
Like-
I like it. But when they're really jacked, like when they're taking testosterone,
Yeah.
it's fucked up. Man, they got two breasts. They'll have like a
I'm not attracted to like even semi-jacked women at all. I like a very feminine, just traditional-looking young lady.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I don't say anything that insults a particular kind of lady.
I'd feel like such a loser if I was having sex with like a super jacked girl.
Yeah, and you've
You know?
actually expressed this before.
Yeah, if my biceps are smaller than hers, I would be like so embarrassed.
yeah. That's too much. for
I'd
my
be
kid.
apologizing the whole time.
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry, I'm such a weak man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You know how many times I've said I'm so sorry after sex? Millions of reasons. Millions.
That's good.
You know, if you're apologizing after sex, you have fucked up. and I've been there where I'm like, sorry about.
It's never happened
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
This never happened.
Sorry about the limp dick or the premature ejaculation. If you're ever apologizing,
It's
bad.
those two
It's
things.
fucking bad
Well,
news.
let's
Those
discuss
two
some
things.
things.
It's
Thi-
all right,
things-
they say. Yeah,
things-
It happened.
Things not to
you know.
say after sex. Things
sorry.
not to say.
I'm sorry. Don't ever say I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. No, never.
I've said it to the point in the past.
Sometimes
a girl,
you have to
a
say
girl
I'm
got pissed
sorry.
off and was like, "Stop saying I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Like you, basically saying to me, "You are the most pathetic human being right now. Just stop."
Yeah. And then
Jeff?
you have to apologize for that. You have to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I said
And they're like, I'm
sorry."
leaving.
Yeah,
I'm outta here.
yeah. You are
The other
one.
big one, I swear this never happens. Or
Yeah, that was the other one. It's
never happened
It's
before.
never
Never
happened
happened
before.
to me before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it always
Actually,
has.
my line now is this happens to me a lot.
Happens to me all
me a lot.
Happens to me
Yikes.
all the time, actually.
My new line is, "Yeah, you're welcome."
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I've said thanks before. Like, after like a solid session, I've been like, ugh, thanks. It's like they don't like to hear that, but in your head, you actually truly mean thank you. 'Cause you're
I'm
like,
thankful for you
"Thank
allowing me to see you
Exactly,
naked. And
Exactly, and thank you for the pleasure I just experienced.
Yeah.
And they're just like, you're seriously thanking me right now?
yeah, can you leave though? Do you mind leaving?
My
'Cause it's
mom,
late.
the
Please leave.
airport. My mom's at the airport or something. I don't fucking know.
You remember that
I've used it
excuse?
so much, it's bad.
Well,
Yeah.
Now, have you ever used an excuse to get a girl out of your place?
I really don't.
Millions.
Because we use the
Millions.
same excuse. Like ironically, all I said was, "Oh, I need to give my mom a ride." He said, "I need to bring my mom to the airport."
That one always works.
I feel like that's absurd because
Yep.
all right, you fucked a girl like what is it 1 a.m,
Yeah.
and now you're like, oh,
No.
this just dawned on me.
No. It's I gotta get up early.
Yeah.
Ah.
See,
I
well,
don't want to say like I gotta go now.
I did.
Yeah.
I did the following morning.
Yeah.
There was a point where I just, I
Oh,
didn't-
she was
I didn't-
already she already slept there.
Yeah, she slept there, but I wanted to get the hell out of the house and just. I had plans that I didn't want to tell her, and I was just like, I totally forgot. I gotta give my mom a ride somewhere. And it's so fucking vague. But at that point, you don't give a shit. You're like,
Yeah.
you got what you were looking for that night.
Yeah.
And if this girl is just someone you're probably not going to see again, you're kind of just like, all right, I gotta get out of here. Nowadays, I'd probably be like, oh, actually, I got someplace to be at this
See,
time.
from making those mistakes so much, I learned. So I would go to her house. That way I can leave. I don't have to push anybody out.
Well, yeah.
I leave.
But you're also more comfortable at your own house.
That's the
Yeah,
that's
that's
the twist.
the-
Yeah.
So I did have a point. I forget.
There was a point here.
There was a point.
This would be if we have edited this video as like best of moments of the show. That would be the best one.
had
Right
a
there.
point.
Me burping him
Scott
going.
just-
I had a point.
Scott just belching and falling asleep on the microphone like, yeah. Anyway.
Joe going. I had a point. I think we're good. I think we had a good show.
Yeah, we had a good run.
I would say we can wrap it up.
Ladies, get the fuck out of our houses
Yeah.
after we have sex with you. Come on.
Bro, should we do a tired freestyle or should we not?
Let's do a tired
Yes,
freestyle.
I love Justin.
We
Yeah.
we freestyled.
We freestyled last night. We
I'm
were
exhausted,
hanging
but
out.
Let's do it.
Till 3 a.m. Me, him, and a couple girls. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was my girl. Don't worry. I'm not
You
in trouble.
said a couple girls.
Oh, it was
Yeah, and
me.
on that note, thanks for joining the show.
No, it was me. Here's me backtracking. It was me and a couple girls after I left Joe's house.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get it.
Freestyle time.
Oh,
What word are we doing?
Scott, we're gonna go to Scott first.
Cancer.
all right. Yo. I hate being sick because it's always cancer. I looked at that girl and I just want to pants her and look at her butt and say, I got 10 days to live. Wow, I must be tired. I live in Fall River. Bro, I'm so... This is
This is gonna be a bad
That
one.
was
the
good.
worst.
That was good. I loved it.
all right.
I loved it.
I love Justin's positive energy, man. It helps.
All right, so we'll go Joe next with the word.
Baby.
Baby.
Maybe.
All right, give me a word.
Baby.
Oh, fuck you. Give me a different word. Show related.
All right, milk.
Milk.
It's like one word that
I
rhymes
like
with
milk.
Come on.
Huh?
Come
All right.
on.
Milk. Okay. Milk. Yo, milk. I love milk.
Dude, the name of this episode should be Milk, Milk, I Love.
Milk. I love milk.
Yo, you just spelled it.
Sometimes on the weekends, I like to wear silk. Silk Lounge. It's a bar in Fall River. It used to be, just kidding, Quiver. Jeff's thinking of his rhyme right now.
Wait.
Jeff. Look, we're slowly losing viewers.
17, everybody.
We're in the teens for the first time, and it was because of that horrible rap. Look, 16, 15. Keep going
All
down.
these views I cannot see, but I don't give a shit because Jeff's balder than me. He always will be. Rogaine doesn't work. Our views are going down. Should I get up and twerk?
I want to go home right now and masturbate. Look at Scott's head. He's got a lot of real estate.
Hey, Justin, you're not the hook, by the way. You're milk, milk, I like milk. We need...
Milk.
Dude.
I like milk.
I feel like the
Done.
I feel like the I like turtles kid. I like turtles. It's like milk. I like milk. Well,
Oh,
that's it,
shit.
guys, for me.
Hey, Jeff, why don't you take us home, man?
Yeah.
Get him, Jeff.
You got one? Yeah, he does. See, he has the...
I don't need time, and I can't be stalled because my brain's so big that I'm going bald.
Oh!
Wow.
Episode 38 in
Yes.
the books. We somehow did it.
Exactly.
I
Thank
need
you,
to
North Star
Concrete.
for sponsoring us and paying the bills. Because let's be honest, we have no money and we're exhausted.
And they didn't even pay yet. We're just. This is like a prequel.
They don't need to know those details.
Philip Paz is
Like,
the
here's the contract.
He showed up with a bag of nickels and said, "Here's the payment for this month."
We were like, thanks, dude.
I will
That's
say
all.
this: Philip Paz is the best looking man in the concrete game. I think
Yeah.
we can all agree with
Absolutely,
that.
yeah.
And he's a fucking trustworthy human being.
Yeah,
So like, you can
and he's
call him
made
and
of
be
concrete.
like, he'll be like, here's the price. Here's what I'm gonna do. There's no bullshit. You don't feel awkward.
Yeah.
North Star Concrete, all one word.
North
We'll have
Star.
the
Yeah,
info soon
wish upon a star, a North,
North
Star,
Star.
concrete.
from my bloodstream.
Milk,
kid.
milk. I like milk, motherfucker. What?
We are out.
What?
Peace.
Whatever, bro. Episode 38.
Thanks for listening to the Whatever Bro podcast here on 59 Media. Be sure to tune in next week. Maybe we'll be nice to Jeff. Just kidding. Ain't gonna happen.